Hi, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to today's live session, Silver Bullet, 10 a.m. session. So we're just going to go through the steps together. Okay. So I trade this on US 500 and US 30. Let's try and get an idea of the bias. Okay. So I mean bias usually determined by what price does by 9:30 a.m. open. Let me see. So this is 9:30 and price just there going lower. On the US 30, okay, price went up, took out this high, entered this fair value gap and started shooting downwards. So and it's creating a divergence with US 500. I'm inclined to look for sales in this condition. So, but that being said, let us just mark out the highs and lows on the 5-minute time frame. So this is the high here. No nearby low. Let's check higher time frame if there's any close by low. None at the moment. Price is really moving. Okay, there's a low right about here. So I'm gonna mark that out. There's another here. And another here that I'll just mark out. Okay, so these hopefully will be targets if price doesn't get to where we intend them to get to in time. Well, price looks like it's really speeding towards those points. Okay. Let me mark out the closest things I can see here. To the immediate lows closest to price right now. So this is the nearest low, I think. Let me see. Oh, where is it? This is so far away. Okay, but this looks like it's the closest low right now, yet to be swept. And this looks like the closest other close low. Okay, so we can just go back. The highs are obvious and close by on the 5 minutes. So I'm just gonna mark out the highs on the 5 minutes. So two things now. Okay, so if price comes and take this out, the lows by 10, I'll be looking for a reversal in the upwards direction. Or if these places are still untouched by 10, then I would be looking for a sell. I was looking for price to retrace into a fair value gap, preferably this one, and then sell. Okay, so those are my thoughts at the moment. And now we just wait and see what price chooses to do. In the meantime, I'm just going to mark out the fair value gaps that are obvious on this chart. Okay, the fair value gap right here. Okay, let me see. And let me see any fair value gap here. There is. There's a fair value gap right here. I'll be really more comfortable with a sell than a buy, but honestly, whichever one will base our rules first. Okay, our rules are very. What is the S&P 500? Same with the US 500, but one is closer to my broker. Looks like price is about to take this out. So I might be looking for a reversal after all. If it takes it out before 10, I'll be looking for a buy instead. Okay. So this is the closest fair value gap I see right now. This one is still forming, so let's watch and see what it does. So at this point, we're just waiting and watching, waiting and watching. Just for kicks, let's see what US this is doing. Okay, this looks like it's going up already. Let me see, and it took out a low in doing so, I believe. Yeah, let's check the 4-hour just to save time. Well, it wasn't exactly a low that it took out. But this is kind of significant still. Let me check the 1 hour if that was something like the 1 hour. Okay, cool. So it was a low on the 1 hour. That's good enough for us. Yeah. Let's mark out the other low close to it. This one is very close to this one, so I'll put that with it. I'll just mark out this one. Okay. So let's see. So let's see, 5 minute time frame. When did we take this out? This was by 9:30. Might let's just see what price does on this. Let me leave US 500 and just look at US 30 and this. Okay. So if price takes this out before 10, we're looking for a buy. If not, we're looking for a retracement into a fair value gap and a sell by 10. So that's where we are at right now. Let me just get my ready. So at this point, we're just literally waiting for price, not doing anything else. Um, let me see. Right, I like what price is doing. It looks like it's generating that liquidity that we would need to be taken out. Okay, well, it looks like there's no fair value gap on the 1 minute time frame. So I will be much more comfortable if price either takes this out and starts running upwards, or it retraces all the way to this FPG here, right? Because there's no other, I'm just searching, no other FPG. Let's see if there's an FPG on the US 500. So it's the same scenario, right? No apparent fair. This is the closest fair value gap. I think this is a fair value gap on the 5 minute, even though it's not one on the 1 minute. Let me see, 5 minutes. Yeah, it's a fair value gap on the 5 minute. So price sweeps that and just moves, then we are good to go. Right. I will wait. The best part of trading. Where we wait. We've got just about 1 more minute to see what price wants to do. And we have it cornered. Right. Or anyways, the way I trade it, the way I teach it, we have it cornered. So at this point, we're just waiting to see what happens by 10. I'm really happy about the timing of this. Let's see what price wants to do. Let's see what price wants to do. So it's the same here, same there. So it's almost 10. Let's just see what price does at this point. Okay. Look at it. 5 minutes point of view again. Just to make sure we have crossed our eyes, dotted our eyes and crossed our teeth. Yeah, let's see. The time is 10 a.m. New York time. Now we're just waiting for the action. Okay. So just like we suspected it would, price looks like it might want to retrace upwards, but nothing is done yet. We'll just wait and see. Whichever way it goes, we are good. We are good. Just to double check, there's no news by this Wednesday, no news by 10 p.m. Okay, there's FOMC today by 7 p.m. So that might make things a bit tricky. And there's a medium. Okay, look at this. There's a medium impact news by 3. So today isn't really the best day, right? Okay, so that just means for me, it's reduced risk. Okay. Let's see what price wants to do. So remember also we have a time window. It's between now, it's 10 o'clock and 10:10 a.m. If price hasn't given us a 10:10 a.m. Giving us an entry by 10:10 a.m., then we're done for the day. Okay. That's just how I trade it for my back testing. That's what works the best. And why 10:10? Because of the ICT macro that exists from 9:50 a.m. to 10 a.m. Um, where we expect, some things to happen. I know ICT silver bullet officially is 10 to 11 a.m., but the way I trade it, I kind of try and combine it macro hour and then the silver bullet. Okay, so um, let's see what price wants to do. At this point, we're just waiting, to be honest. Let's just see what price wants to do. Cool. It's moving downwards. Let's go. Let's go. Take it out. Take it out. Take it out. Okay, looks like it's moving. Let's see what's going on here. Great. So price looks like it's about to take this one out as well. Okay, okay, okay. This US 30. Come on. Oh, price doing something funny like, taking out this low and then shooting upwards, and then we're thinking, okay, do we go or not? Because I think right now price is in a distant fair value gap by and right. Let me see on the one out. Let me see. Is it fair value gap there? No, it's not fair value gap. So I'm gonna wait for that load to be taken out. I'm gonna honestly wait for it. Yeah, there was a price came all the way somewhere here. Um, there was a fair value gap here, but price close below here. So yeah, it's just like I'm gonna wait for that low to be taken out. Otherwise, I'm going in for the sell. Simple as that. So guys, remember two case scenarios. Price comes up here, right? Takes out a high, reverses downwards, or takes out this low and then reverses upwards. So that's what we're waiting for at the moment. Let me look at this from the S&P point of view. Yeah, we're just gonna be waiting at this point. To be honest. I think I like S&P. I might have about Sesssion. Let's start one with better. All right, we ain't got all day. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go. Okay, let's go. Take it out. Take it out. Take it out. And 3, 2, 1. Why is this toying with us? You just take it out already and just start moving. Yeah, that's what we want to see. Okay. Okay, cool. Taking it out. Excellent, excellent. So now we just await the reversal. Right? You might want to take out this second low as well, but any reversal from here will be good. Okay. So we just see what price wants to do at this point. I'm taking this one out on the US 30. So let's see, let's see. What does price price want to do? Keep coming. If you just take off this is should just keep it somewhere lower here. Uh yeah, like pick this one instead. US 500. We're still moving lower. So let's see what price does. Okay. What's the time? It's 10:07. So just got a couple minutes more. Okay, let's see. It's looking promising. But mine just disappoints. Cool. So, as some of you might know, I have a more aggressive entry. If price closes above this, right, I am going to go in for that's on the US 500 now. If price closes above that last red candle, I'll go in for the buy. But it doesn't look like it wants to do that just yet. So, did it close above? Oh no, it's not. Okay, now it's going above. Great. So I'll just wait for that candle to close. If it closes above here, then that would be my ideal entry for a buy. If not, and this is the 10-weight candle. If not, then it's a no trade day. Okay. And then the thing about our rules is, our rules, like I said, I've tested this over a long period of time. It helps keep us safe. Like instead of us losing a trade, right? We would rather miss out on it. Okay. So for example, what do I mean by that? Price just decides to continue flowing up buyers and wants to keep going down, right? It's good. Like it created it's not as clear on this chart. Let me go to this is why I use the S&P 500 chart sometimes, okay? So it might do something like this. Okay, there's no clear example on this either, but just have it in mind that our rules protect us from losing trades more than we should, okay? That rather than that happening, we would instead have a day with no trades. The time is almost 10:10, so it looks like no trades today. For me, final candle is coming up in a few seconds, so we will see. We will see. So for us to have an entry now, price has to close above this. If not, no entry, and we call it a day. Let's see. This is the last candle. This is the 10:10 candle. So let us see. Price has to close above this for us to consider it a valid trade. It looks like it might. Awesome. So let's see. My wait, and like it might not close after all. Let's just see what price does. Either way, this is our last candle for the day. If it closes above, all well and good. If it doesn't, then no trade for today. So I think I'm going to go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Ooh, this is tricky. This is tricky because it closed above this one. I wanted to see it close above this one. Okay. So let's see. Let's see. I'll be comfortable. Let's see. So guys, that is that. I think I'm done trading for today, okay? Just following my rules. But for those But we're just gonna observe and see what price does. Okay. With this next candle, if it closes above this one before it, why am I saying that? Price closed, went above this dodgy, closed above it, but it's still not convincing enough. For this to be a convincing entry, I would need to see price close above this new week that just formed here now. Okay. And it's not doing that, honestly. Okay. So we might be in business now. So let's see. So like I said, this one is just observation on my own end. I'm not taking this trade anymore. Okay, it's one for the journal. One for the journal. And that will be that for me. So. Yeah, I think we're done here. So guys, it's a no trade day for me. And I'll see you guys on the next live session. Okay. Later on, I would check this out and see what price did from here. There could be a nice lesson to be learned. Okay. Yeah, there could be actually a nice lesson to be learned. So I'll just check that out later. So just to make this video short, I'm gonna stop. But hopefully you've gotten to learn our rules. And there was something I was learning from ICT the other day, but I've not yet incorporated it, in, because it makes my trading more subjective and less uh, objective. Okay, that is to say, that will now depends on my bias. And what do I mean? For example, like I said earlier on, that our bias is likely downwards, right? And we wanted price to come back in here and give us the sell, and it did not. Okay. So if price wants to keep going down, something it might do might be just to come fill a fair value gap here, right? After taking out the 5-minute low and keep going downwards. But that is not in my rule yet. And like I said, I don't like that it's dependent on bias. When I choose a bias, it's something that is my preferred trade entry. But like you guys could see from this trade, my bias is malleable, right? It can be changed. That means I'm not super strict with it. For example, when price took out this low, instead of filling this and taking it out, I told you my bias according to my rule had changed into a buy. Okay. And it looks like price might want to fulfill that. But like I said, we're gonna uh end the trading session here. It will be beautiful if this goes. This looks like it's gonna do what we expected it to do, but I'm not moving anyway. Like I said, it doesn't follow my rules. Today I missed out, but on some other day it's gonna save me money. Okay, so don't expect anyone to take this trade. Okay, just let it be. The price do something will document and then possibly that out. So cheers.